It was clear Lucius strained to restore the honor of his legion, an honor lost as he saw it the moment Erebus had dropped Tarvitz with a skillful slam of his sword. Drawing his blade, Lucius had entered the practice cage facing Erebus. The iron hemispheres closed around them. Lucius took up a straddled stance, his broadsword held high and close. Erebus kept his own blade extended low. They circled. Both Astartes were stripped to the waist, the musculature of their upper bodies rippling. This was play, but a wrong move could maim or kill. The bout lasted 16 minutes. That in itself would have made it one of the longest sparring sessions any of them had ever known. What made it more remarkable was the fact that in that time there was no pause, no hesitation, no cessation. Erebus and Lucius flew at one another and rang blows off one another's blades at a rate of 3 or 4 a second. It was relentless, extraordinary, a dizzying blur of dancing bodies and gleaming swords that rang on and on like a dream. Abaddon, Tarvitz, Torgadon, Loken, and Aximand closed around the cage in fascination, beginning to clap and yell in thorough approval of the amazing skill on display.
"He'll kill him,"
Tarvitz gasped.
"At that speed, unprotected, he'll kill him."
"Who will?" asked Loken.
"I don't know, Garvey. Either one,"
Tarvitz exclaimed.
Too much, too much,"
Aximand laughed.
"Loken fights winner,"
Torgadon cried.
"I don't think so,"
Loken replied.
"I've seen winner and loser."
Still, they dueled on. Erebus' style was defensive, low, repeating and changing each parry like a mechanism. Lucius' style was full of attack, furious, brilliant, dexterous. Play of them was hard to follow.
"If you think I'm taking on either of them after this,"
Loken began.
"What, you can do it?"
Torgadon mocked.
"No. You go in next,"
chuckled Abaddon, clapping his hands.
"We'll give you a bolter to even it up."
How very humorous, Ezekiel. After the 59th second of the 16th minute, according to the practice cage chron, Lucius scored his winning blow. He hooked his broadsword under Erebus' guard and wrenched the word-bearer's blade out of his grip. Erebus fell back against the bars of the practice cage and found Lucius's blade edge at his throat.
Whoa now, Lucius!"
Aximand cried, triggering the cage to open. "Sorry," said Lucius, not sorry at all. He withdrew his broadsword and saluted Erebus, sweat beading his bare shoulder. "A good match. Thank you, sir."
"My thanks to you."
Erebus smiled, breathing hard. He bent to pick up his blade.
"Your skill with a sword is second to none, Captain Lucius." "Out you come, Erebus,"
Torgadon called.
"It's Garvey's turn."
"Oh no," Loken said.
"You're the best of us with a blade,"
Little Horus insisted.
"Show him how the Luna Wolves do it." "Skill with a blade isn't everything,"
Loken protested.
"Just get in there and stop shaming us,"
Aximand hissed. He looked over at Lucius, who was wiping his torso down with a cloth.
"You ready for another, Lucius?"
"Bring it on." "He's mad," Loken whispered.
"Legion honor,"
Abaddon muttered back, pushing Loken forward.
"That's right,"
cried Lucius.
"Any way you want me. Show me how a Luna Wolf fights, Loken. Show me how you win."
"It's not just about the blade,"
Loken said.
"However you want it,"
Lucius snorted. Erebus stood up from the corner of the platform and tossed his blade to Loken.
It sounds like it's your turn, Garviel,
he said. Loken caught the sword and tested it through the air, back and forth. He stepped into the cage and nodded. The hemispheres of bars closed around him and Lucius. Lucius spat and shook out his shoulders. He turned his sword and began to dance around Loken.
I'm no swordsman,
Loken said. Then this will be over quickly.
If we spar, it won't just be about the blade.
Whatever, Lucius called, jumping back and forth. Just get on and fight me.
Loken sighed. I've been watching you. Of course, the attacking strikes, I can read you.
You wish.
I can read you. Come for me.
Lucius lunged at Loken. Loken sidestepped, blade down, and punched Lucius in the face. Lucius fell on his back, hard. Loken dropped Erebus' sword onto the mat.
I think I made my point. That's how a Luna Wolf fights. Understand your foe, and do whatever is necessary to bring him down. Sorry, Lucius.
Spitting blood, Lucius's response was incoherent.